Welcome to the training site for the higher level of DAERA's environmental farming scheme. This is part of a series of online training modules. This training is part of a series relating to capital items. Please note that capital items may be referred to as non-productive investments or NPIs. This training covers the range of scrub control. There are 4 primary scrub control NPIs and 2 follow-up scrub control NPIs. You will need to watch this video and then answer correctly a number of questions on the subject matter. Further details about the environmental farming scheme, including the information sheets for each option and capital item, are available on the DAERA website. These are 4 scrub control options listed. The NPI code is given in brackets. The 4 options are Scrub Control Light, stems less than 7 cm diameter, machine cut. Scrub Control Light, stems less than 7 cm diameter, manual cut. Scrub Control Heavy, stems greater than 7 cm diameter, machine cut. And Scrub Control Heavy, stems greater than 7 cm diameter, manual cut. There are 2 further scrub control options listed here, and again the NPI code is given in brackets. That is Scrub Control Follow-up Treatment, stems less than 7 cm diameter, and Scrub Control Follow-up Treatment, stems greater than 7 cm diameter. This training lesson will cover a number of aspects of the module, including giving you the aim, explaining the amounts of control that has to be completed, giving you certain things that you must do and some things that you must not do. It then identifies things that DAERA will check as part of their responsibility for the scheme, and it also gives you the payment rates for the option. The aim of this control is to reduce the area of invasive scrub on priority habitats located on semi-natural sites, and through this enhance the biodiversity of the site. The amount of this capital item detailed in the agreement is the maximum amount that may be completed and claimed. Please check the detail of each management unit, as there may be separate amounts of scrub control applicable to more than one management unit. The EFS Management Plan Actions table lists which EFS options and non-productive investments must be completed for that management unit. It also indicates the years of the scheme and the total area to which these works are applicable. In this example, a 3.59 hectare portion of the management unit area is subject to scrub control heavy, with stems greater than 7 cm diameter, and it's machine cut and is to be carried out in year 1 only. Whereas the scrub control follow-up treatment, stems greater than 7 cm diameter, is to be carried out on the same area for each of the years 2, 3, 4 and 5 of the agreement. Please consult your site-specific management plan and also your map for details of the location where the scrub control heavy, stem greater than 7 cm, machine cut, and the scrub control follow-up treatment, stems greater than 7 cm diameter, must be carried out. To view your map, log on to DERA Online Services, select EFS and then EFS Hire Agreement. Scroll down to the end of your scheme agreement documentation and you will find the Download Site-Specific Remedial Management Plan Map facility. When you press the Download Map button, you will then be able to view each of your scheme fields in detail. This slide shows an example of a field map. Note that this map tells you that the field must be managed as purple moorgrass and rush pasture, denoted by the abbreviation PRG and the purple colour. This field also has an overlaid non-productive investment denoted by the abbreviation OVR and the blue colour. The overlaid non-productive investment in this case is scrub control heavy, stem greater than 7 cm diameter machine cut, and also scrub control follow-up treatment stems greater than 7 cm diameter. Therefore, the map of this field indicates that the entire field must be managed for purple moorgrass and rush pasture, and that there must be the relevant scrub control carried out on the OVR blue area. This capital item is carried out in year 1 of your EFS agreement. You must adhere to the scheme requirements and controls as detailed in the capital item information sheet, which are summarised here and in the next few slides. You must complete all the works as detailed in your site-specific remedial management plan in the specified year or years. You must also complete foliar spraying using an approved herbicide on the claimed area or areas, so that regrowth is no more than 10% cover for the area for scrub control and no more than 5% for the area of scrub control follow-up. Scrub stems that require cutting must be cut as close as possible to ground level. You must treat cut stems with an approved herbicide. You must remove cuttings from the site or burn them at an agreed location identified in the site-specific remedial management plan. And finally, you must keep field records as required in the site-specific remedial management plan. Certain things must not be done. You must not subject standing scrub to burning. As part of the scheme requirements and controls, you must keep records of scheme activities. You must keep management unit records each year of the works undertaken. You may use the format shown here, which is available on the DERA website, or you may prefer to use your own format to record the required information. Please see the separate training module on record keeping, which will help you with this aspect of the scheme. This slide is an example record for scrub control. And this slide is an example record for follow-up scrub control. DERA will undertake certain checks to verify that the works proposed and paid for have been completed and are to the required standard. The checks that DERA undertake include, firstly, office-based administrative checks, secondly, technologically based checks such as control with remote sensing, and thirdly, on-site checks such as rapid field visits or on-the-spot checks. The The range of checks done for scrub control and scrub control follow-up will be based on the requirements and controls as detailed in the applicable information sheet and the details of a site-specific remedial management plan. Some of the checks that may be carried out in this capital item are summarised here and in the next slide. DAERA may check that the work is completed in the year or years as specified in the site-specific remedial management plan. They will check that the foliar spraying has been carried out using an approved herbicide, so that regrowth is no more than 10% cover over the area of scrub control and no more than 5% cover over the area for scrub control follow-up. They'll also check that the scrub stems are cut as close as possible to ground level. They will check that the cut stems are treated with an approved herbicide. They'll check that scrub cuttings have been removed from the site or burned at an agreed location as identified in the plan. They'll check that there's no burning of standing scrub, and also that field records are kept as detailed in the site-specific remedial management plan. The payment rates are given here, and for light scrub machine cut it will be £979.13 per hectare. For light scrub manual cut it will be £1,271.83 per hectare. For heavy scrub machine cut it will be £1,942.80 per hectare, and for heavy scrub manual cut it will be £2,528.20 per hectare. For the follow-up control it will be £104.85 for light scrub and £183.49 for heavy scrub, that is per hectare. Finally, there are a number of things you should do next as we come to the end of this training video. You should now complete the questions for this capital item, and these follow the video on the lesson site. It's essential that you do this so as to register that your training on this capital item is complete. Secondly, you should also read the information sheets that relate to these capital items. Thirdly, you should consult your site-specific remedial management plan and map. And fourthly, there will possibly be training required for other options or capital items, and this should be completed also. The links to this other training, you will find them on the dashboard of your Moodle site.